Nothing is gonna happen in this unboxing video. Nothing. What's up, internet? I'm Brian McDuff, aka BMac, and welcome to another video. So yes indeed, today I do have with me here the Nothing Phone 3A and the Nothing Phone 3A Pro. And per usual, anytime there's a fancy new smartphone on the market, gotta unbox it. So that is exactly what we are gonna do with both of these phones today. But first things first, we do need to give a huge thank you and a shout out to Nothing for actually sending out a Nothing Phone 3A and a 3A Pro for me to be able to check out, use, and enjoy. So Nothing, thank you. I appreciate you. But with that having been said, let's get right into the unboxing here. We're actually gonna unbox both of these phones in the same video because they're actually a lot more similar than they are different. So we shall start out with the Nothing Phone 3A. Quick look at the box, you can see what the Nothing Phone 3A looks like there on the outside. That's gonna be your camera module on the 3A. With of course the Nothing logo on the top right, Phone 3A on the bottom right. Nothing on top, bottom, or sides really, just more of a continuation of that front photo of the 3A. But you do have some more information, IMEI, model information, all that stuff on the back, but you don't care about that. You care about what's in this thing. So let's just open it up right now. Boom. And that's all it takes. We'll just shake it out. Oh, okay. A box within a box within a box. And this is gonna be very hard to see on camera, but the front here of this inner box is actually embossed to match the picture of the outer box. But let's open it up. We have a welcome message here on the left side. We are going to carefully and quickly remove that, put it to the side, take a closer look at the 3A itself in just a second. Underneath this paper divider, we do have a couple things. First up, you do have your Nothing USB-C to USB-C cable, a 3-foot USB-C to USB-C cable. And then in addition to that, you will notice underneath this part right here, how do I get to it? Your teeny tiny SIM card ejection tool. And then last but not least, you do have your QR code to bring you to the actual quick start guide for the Nothing Phone 3A. And then within this packet of information, safety, handling, warranty information, all that good stuff right there. You could read through that if you want to. But that is all that comes inside the box. The Nothing Phone 3A unboxed and here in the studio for the first time. I love Nothing's aesthetic here, especially with their see-through kind of branding that they go with. We've seen this many times in the past, of course, especially with the earbuds here. And now we have that same continued tradition on the 3A. But let's take a closer look at this baby. You do have a flat back here, flat sides with a beautiful matte white finish there. I am loving that. But I did say we were gonna be unboxing both of the phones in this video, so we must do that. And now for the Nothing 3A Pro. Quick look at the box, you can see, of course, what the Nothing 3A Pro looks like there on the outside. This is gonna be actually a slightly different circular camera module. You're also gonna see the Nothing logo along with Phone 3A Pro. And just like the regular 3A box, you're just gonna have a continuation of that front image on the top, bottoms, and sides, continuing that all around with some more model information, icons, all that stuff on the back. Regardless, you care about what's in this thing. So let's see what's in this thing. Boom, shake this thing out. And again, you do have a slightly embossed front cover of the inner box of the box, but we shall turn this and actually open it right now. The Nothing 3A Pro. Once again, little divider, a Nothing 3-foot USB-C to USB-C cable. Once again, another SIM card ejection tool. And then, once again, another QR code based quick start guide with some more safety, handling, warranty information, all that stuff in there. Okay, you get the idea. There she is! The Nothing 3A Pro. Ooh, it is just such a cool looking phone. You cannot deny that. So your protruding circular camera module there with the glyph interface LEDs around that. You do have your flat sides, this time with a matte gray finish on this particular device, the Nothing 3A Pro. Love that. And then you do have your completely flat front as well. Nothing is speaking to me here. I've said for years now, I love matte flat sides on phones, and you can't get much matter or flatter than this. You can see pretty much the same general overall size and the same general overall design as relates to button placements. The major difference, of course, being that rear camera module. But let's turn both of these devices on for the first time. Boom. Nothing. I'm not gonna bore you through the entire setup process. I'm gonna snap my fingers, one for each phone. That process is gonna be done for you. And they're set up. The Nothing 3A and 3A Pro being turned on and used for the first time. I really do like and appreciate Nothing OS. Just to have this experience right here on the home screen, right out of the box, is so awesome. But I am super excited to put both of these devices to the test. Like I said, they are very similar. The main difference is actually being with the front camera and the rear telephoto camera. Everything else is pretty much identical. So I'm really excited and interested to see how these hold up, how they stack up, not only against one another, but just in general. But even just by the looks and the feels, oof, I'm liking them. And if you are not yet already doing so, make sure you smash that subscribe button with all notifications turned on so that when the full review video for both of these devices drops on this channel, you'll be one of the first to see it. And as always, for the latest deals, prices, promos, and information for the Nothing Phone 3A and the Nothing Phone 3A Pro, you can of course always head to my affiliate links, bmac.link/phone3a or bmac.link/phone3a pro, or of course, as always, there will be clickable links in the video description box and in the comment section below, so check those out. I'm gonna go test out Nothing, and by test out nothing, I mean test out everything. I will see you guys in my next video.